Thanks. Can you take this off? So I also have a story about summer camp. I feel like that is a very easily prankable situation when you have lots of kids around and you know, teenage counselors. So I worked at summer camp when I was 18 and 19 years old. I taught sailing, and it was a few years ago. And actually, the beginning of my story is very similar to one that we already heard about the bed on the dock. So it's a very common summer camp situation. So in my case, the co-counselor had his night off. So we snuck into his, into his tent, and we're all like covert, and we grabbed his bed, and in this place, the beach is 86 stairs down from the main camp. So that was a long way. Luckily, those chintzy little cots were okay to carry. So we carry it down, we fit it in the rowboat, and it just so happens that the bed is the exact width of the rowboat. So I think we had like a canoe on the side to hold the bed on while we're like dragging this rowboat out. And so anyway, we get the bed on the floating dock, and everything was great. So the next day, the counselor, Sway, that was his nickname. So Sway comes into breakfast, and he was like, all right, which one of you did it? He was really not very happy, but he was good-natured, and his his like last parting words were about, oh, this isn't the end. So, but luckily it was near the end of the summer, and so the whole rest of the time I'm kind of like, oh, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and he didn't do anything, and I was like really disappointed, right? So anyway, I go the end of the summer, we all say tearful goodbyes, and I go back to college, and I'm sitting in my apartment, like, I don't know, 3 months later, hanging out with my roommate comes home, this guy that I lived with in the apartment, and he says, oh, Anna, you got some mail. I'm like, oh, cool. So I take the thing, and it's from Sway, and I was like, oh, wow, you wrote me a letter. This was, not that long ago, but people still wrote letters. But it was the envelope was a little like puffy. It wasn't just there was something else in there. It wasn't just paper. And I'm like, that's weird. What's in here? So I rip it open, and I take it, and I like dump the thing out on my kitchen table, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like what is that? And my housemate Eric is sitting on the other side, and he goes, what was in that envelope? And we're kind of looking at him, like poking it, like these little bits of something, and I'm like, what? It can't be, no. And he's over there like, no way, I don't think so. So I open up the letter, and I read, Dear Anna, I hope your fall is going well. I just wanted to keep you on your toes, nails and all. Yeah. He mailed me toenails.